Video script title narration. Welcome to my usability testing reflection for the Canvas LMS course. In this video, I will explain how the usability study was conducted, summarize stakeholder feedback, describe the changes implemented, and share how this process improved the course design. The approach I followed draws from Steve Krug's usability principles, Donald Schön's reflective practice, and Bett's digital learning design guidelines. Purpose of usability testing narration. The goal of usability testing was to evaluate how real users navigate the Start Here section and Module 1 before launching the course. Usability testing, as Krug emphasizes, helps us discover how people actually use a system, not how we assume they will. By observing authentic interactions, we can identify barriers early and refine design choices to improve the learner experience. Who participated? Narration. 5 stakeholders participated. Teachers Simon Esposito, Paula Correa, Kimberly Davis, and Kivrik Wiggins, along with social media expert Laura Okondo. These individuals represent different digital skills and professional perspectives, making them ideal testers. Krug notes that 3 to 5 users are enough to uncover most major usability issues, so this group fit well within best practices. In future rounds, I plan to include students with diverse digital literacy levels to strengthen representation and equity, reflecting Schön's emphasis on continual, iterative learning. Testing process narration. Participants received emailed instructions and were asked to navigate the introduction and Module 1, then complete the digital literacy survey. During this process, they encountered real use conditions, such as navigating through Canvas, locating assignments, accessing external links, and submitting responses. Finally, participants answered an open-ended question about their experience. Simon, no comments. Paula found the content applicable to her teaching role. Kovrik suggested weekly modules, clear due dates, and checklists. Kimberly, no observations. Laura said the experience was very helpful. This combination of feedback revealed both strengths and usability gaps. Platform influence narration. Canvas and Google Forms directly shaped the testing experience. Canvas provided a consistent structural backbone, but 2 participants required special access permissions, revealing an important usability flaw. Google Forms was useful for collecting structured feedback, but switching between platforms highlighted the need for digital literacy support. As Bates argues, online learning relies on both content design and technological readiness. Seeing how users interacted with these tools allowed me to identify where additional support and clearer guidance were needed. What we learned. Narration. The feedback revealed several important lessons. First, seamless access is essential before any learning occurs. Users must enter the platform without obstacles. Second, clearer structure is needed. Kevrik's suggestion for weekly modules, due dates, and checklists aligns with Bates' recommendation for predictable, manageable online learning pathways. Third, some participants gave brief feedback, suggesting that prompting students with more specific reflective questions could deepen insight. Consistent with Schön's reflective practitioner model, changes implemented. Narration. Several improvements were made in response to usability findings. Access permissions were corrected so all users enter the course consistently. Navigation was streamlined, with clearer labeling in Module 1 and the Start Here section. Visual cues were added to distinguish required tasks from optional resources. Module 1 checklist was added to provide structured guidance. Weekly pacing information was added to support time management. Survey links were placed in multiple locations to avoid confusion. These changes directly align with my Quality Matter standards for course navigation alignment and learner support. Improvements to learner experience. As a result of these revisions, the course is now more intuitive and supportive. Learners can find essential information faster and follow a clearer pathway from objectives to activities. Reducing cognitive load through simplified structure helps students focus on learning instead of navigation. An idea emphasized by Bates and reinforced by Krug's "don't make me think" principle. The new checklists and pacing guides also support self-regulated learning, helping students stay organized in an online environment. Alignment enhancements narration, usability testing, also revealed misalignments between learning outcomes and activities. For instance, the purpose of the digital literacy survey wasn't clearly communicated. To revisions, the connection between module objectives, activities, and assessments is much clearer. This improved alignment meets QM higher education rubric standards, ensuring each activity directly supports a stated objective, supporting learners through infrastructure narration. To address digital literacy needs and infrastructure challenges, I incorporated new support features. These include links to Canvas help resources, accessibility tools, technology facts, and visual guides showing how to access modules and submit assignments. I also plan to include optional tutorial videos and offer virtual office hours for students who need additional help. This approach supports a wider range of learners and aligns with equity-centered digital teaching practices. Reflection and impact narration. Overall, this usability testing process significantly improved the course by revealing navigation issues, structural gaps, and inconsistencies that were not visible from an instructor's perspective. Schön reminds us that reflective practice requires stepping back and viewing our work through the eyes of others. By applying this reflective lens, I strengthened the course's design, accessibility, and alignment, ultimately creating a more effective and supportive learning environment. Closing narration. Thank you for watching this usability testing reflection. This process will continue throughout the life of the course, ensuring that it remains responsive to learner needs and grounded in best practices for digital pedagogy, usability, and reflective course design.